screen?
Yeah.
All right, good. So we are done with structure, we're done with liquidity. Now this is the final piece, bro. Point
Yes.
of interest, right?
Right.
Hope you have been understanding what I've been teaching you so far, right?
Yeah, I understand pretty good, brother.
Good. So how has our class been? Very good, right?
Yeah, very
Please be
good.
honest. So I'm going to put this on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. So you see, I do live. So I explain on my lives on TikTok, yeah. To
Yeah. Oh,
I
I've
saw,
also.
I noticed you today.
Yes.
I said I noticed you today. I saw you today on my
Oh,
live.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah, I
joined your
pinned your message.
live for a little bit.
All right, wait. So let's get straight into business, yeah.
Yeah.
Today we are going to be teaching point of interest. Now, point of interest, shortly known as POI, can be simply seen as well. Point of interest are areas whereby market makers plus institutions and pros. I'll come again.
Yeah.
Point of interest are areas whereby market makers, institutions, and pro traders are looking to scale in their order from. Now, this simply means that a POI or a point of interest is a place that all these people that I just mentioned, which are the who, the market makers, the institutions, and the pro traders, are looking to enter from. They are looking to enter a position from, be it a sell order, a sell limit, sell execution, normal entry. Do you understand? These
Yeah.
are points in price whereby these people are looking to enter their positions from. Now, POIs are disguised using specific candlesticks. Now, all these POIs, all these specific areas, right? You cannot just go to one specific area on the chart and say it's a POI. No. This POI, these points we're talking about, these points in price, what we're talking about, are being disguised as candlesticks. Now, we have two major candlesticks which they are being disguised as. The first one, which we are going to be doing today, is the order blocks. And the second one, which we're
Yeah.
going to be doing in our next class, is the breaker blocks. Do you understand? I come
Yes,
again. The
brother.
first one we're going to be doing today is what? The order blocks. And the second one we're going to be in our next class is the breaker blocks.
Recap, bro.
Now, what is an order block? An order block can be seen as a POI whereby there are a lot of institutional orders sitting in within that candle. This is where market makers, right,
Right.
tend to scale their positions from cause of the um sorry, bro. You are sitting on this area. So, like I said, order blocks can be seen as a POI whereby there are a lot of institutional orders sitting in within the candle. This is where market makers tend to scale in their positions from cause of the validity of the candle. Validity means because of what they see, because of the way the candle looks like.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Now, this order block POI comes before an engulfing candle. So in order for you to know it is an order block, it must see it before it must come before an engulfing candlestick. An engulfing candlestick or an impulsive move. Let me say an impulsive move. Impulsive move means a move that is very big, a candlestick that has high volume. That's the meaning of impulsive move. Now, there's a specific way of picking an order block POI. Now we have the ways of picking another block POI, but before we do that, let me draw an example of what an order block POI looks like.
Yeah.
And this is the what? The impulsive move after, right?
Yeah, brother. So it needs to be engulfing the candle,
Yeah,
brother.
yes, there has to be an engulfing after, an engulfing candle or an impulsive move. An impulsive move just simply means an engulfing candle, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm drawing the this so that you can understand it very well. That's what I'm drawing. Okay, I think this is okay. Now, let me change the color of my so that you see it better. This for the cell example. Let me do should I do the by example? Yeah, let me do the by
Yeah.
example.
Oh, you. Oh, okay, okay, bro. Sorry, man, for a little bit quiet. It's
No, it's
yeah,
it looks well, right?
yeah. I'm still a little bit sleepy.
Oh no, I understand you,
Yes.
okay?
Sorry, sorry, brother.
No, it's good, it's fine. Just don't sleep off. Don't worry, you're recording in class, so you can go back to it if you are
All right,
anytime you tell me so. Yeah. Let me just quickly draw this so that I can start talking, okay?
all right, brother.
This is what I'm drawing. Most people do not draw it like this. I'm just so that you can have clarity on how it works. That's what I'm drawing.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I'm done.
Yes, brother.
Good. Now, we have specific way of picking a point of interest. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, the step one says first start from picking from the demarcation. The meaning of a demarcation means the division between the other block and the engulfing. So if I to pick from the demarcation, I'm coming. If I to pick from the demarcation,
Yeah.
where will we start picking from? This is the demarcation here. The
Yes,
division
brother.
between what?
Uh,
The other
the
block and the engulfing.
and then golfing.
Is this the demarcation?
Yes.
Good. Is this the demarcation?
Yeah, brother.
Good. Is this the demarcation?
Yes.
So what did he say? We start picking from where? The demarcation of what? The candle. That is the first step. Now, the second step says that what? Listen to this criteria. This is very important. The second step says that to pick another block POI, if the body of the candlestick is longer than the wick,
Pick the
pick
body.
the body and the wick of the candlestick and
Yes.
start picking from where?
From the demarcation
Demarcation
of
of
the
the
OB.
OB and the engulfing candle. Now, what this simply means is anything below this demarcation or anything before the demarcation, right,
Yeah.
is invalid. So what I'm trying to say is After the demarcation, when we start picking like this, we don't consider this rule that we are saying pick the body of the other block with the candlestick if the what the candlestick is short. We're not considering that rule. It is after the demarcation. So it is not from here you start picking what. Now the second rule is to pick another block if the body of the candlestick is longer than the wick. Pick the body and the wick. Now in this sense, you can see that the body is what longer than the wick after the
Yeah.
demarcation, right? So we pick it
Yeah.
like this. This is where we apply this rule. So if we're looking to sell, we're going to sell like this.
Yeah.
Rather than what? Rather than our POI, picking our POI together. Like this. Can you see? Our stop loss will be very big and our what? Our risk to reward ratio will reduce drastically.
Yes, brother.
See that is a 1 to let's say we're targeting this low here. And our stop loss is just at this same range. Let's say our stop loss is 207 or 200. Let's use 200 pip stop loss. So you can see that at this point it's not even up to 1 hour. Let's target a
Yeah.
1 hour. So you
Yeah.
can see it's not 1 hour. But if we pick what?
From the body
Why do we pick from
demarcation.
after before the demarcation? If we pick before the demarcation, right?
Yeah.
And we apply this rule. What happens to the RR?
It's getting
You can see that
bigger.
the risk reward changed, right?
Yeah.
And we still use the same how many pips SL. Let's say we still use the same 200 pips SL. It's going to be here. It's going to be there. Can I see that what the risk reward ratio has changed? Why? Because we simply apply the rule of what? To pick
Uh,
another block, we apply the first rule, which is first start picking from what? From the demarcation. And demarcation
demarcation.
simply means what? What does the demarcation means?
The separation between all the block.
Separation between what? The other block and the engulfing
Engulfing.
candle.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes, brother.
Now, the second step stated that what? To pick another block POI, if the body of the candlestick is longer than the wick, pick from where? Pick from the body and the wick
In
of the
the week.
candlestick. So you pick both. Because in this sense, the body of this candle is longer than what? The wick after the
The
demarcation and before the demarcation.
yes.
So the step one says what? First, demarcate it. So you can now start applying all these rules to what? After the demarcation, after you've demarcated it. Do you understand?
Yes, yes,
Now the
brother.
second rule says that what? The third rule
Uh,
rather. If the wick is
if
longer than the
this
body,
one pick
pick the wick
the
of the
body,
candle alone and start picking from the what? The demarcation of the other
demarcation.
block and the engulfing. So in this sense, what happened here? Can you see that the wick after this demarcation is what? Longer than the body. So what do we pick? Do we say, okay, we want to pick the short candle, stick with it? Do we say we do this? Are we
Uh,
going to do,
I don't really.
are we going to do this?
I think yes.
No.
No.
Remember what the first rule says. First pick, first start speaking from the demarcation. So anything below your demarcation is invalid. Any weak rule is invalid. Because what? You know that is demarcation is the division what between the other block and the engulfing. This is the demarcation. So you start applying this number 2 and 3 rules after the demarcation. So this is the demarcation. It is now you now start okay looking at okay, is this week longer than the body? Is it shorter than the body? You get what I'm trying to say? In this sense, this week is longer than the body. So we are picking what? The week alone. Because it's this week that we're going to be focusing on, not this short one, because this short one is below the demarcation.
Yeah, yeah. I pretty much understand, brother.
Do you understand?
Yes,
Before
pretty
in
much.
this sense, the reason why we pick the week and the body here is because of what? After before the demarcation, right? We had a what? A candlestick body that is longer than the week. So we have to pick both together because number 2 rule says that what? To pick another block POI, if the body of the candlestick is longer than the week,
Then
pick
we
the body and the week of the candlestick and start picking from the demarcation of the other block. and the engulfing candle.
Oh, so the week after the demarcation, right?
Yes, the week after the before the demarcation. You know that this is after, right? This is after.
Yes,
After is below, before is
yes,
above. If you are looking to sell the market, you understand? But if you are looking
yes.
to buy the market, right? The demarcation. Let me type that as a rule, right?
Right,
Let
brother.
me type that as a rule. The demarcation rule states that if you are if you are picking a buy OB and you have demarcated the OB and the engulfing, start considering the third rule before start considering the second rather. Okay, let
Yeah,
me just say the number 2 and 3 rules, right?
yes.
Above the demarcation. Now, what this simply means is the demarcation rule states that if you are picking a buy order block and you have demarcated the OB and the engulfing candlestick, start considering the number 2 and 3 rule. You know that this is the number 2 and 3 rule here, right? This is number 2 and the 3 rule, right?
Yes,
It
brother.
says that we start considering number 2 and the third rule above the demarcation. So this is below the demarcation, and this is what above the demarcation. So you start considering the rule where? Yeah. Do
Above the
you understand?
demarcation. Yeah,
Oh, it's meant to be if you are picking a sell, not a buy, okay? If you are picking a sell order block, you know that you are looking to sell, not buy here. My bad. I'm really, really sorry for that. So if you are looking to
yes,
do what? If you are looking to pick a sell order block, right? You start what? Once you pick the demarcation, you consider the number 2 and 3 rule above that demarcation, not below. Anything below is disqualified. Any week below is disqualified. You understand?
yes,
Now, same
brother.
thing for the buy too. Now, for the buy, comma, right? After
Yeah,
demarcating, consider the number 2 and 3 row below the POI, below the demarcation. Full stop. And not above. So what does it say? For the buy, after demarcating, consider what? The number 2 and 3 rule below the demarcation and not
demarcation.
above. So if you are looking to sell, we are considering where? Above. If you are looking to buy, we are considering where? Below.
Below. Yes,
Do you understand? Let me add this to this. Now, take a look at something. Now, in this sense, right, I'm going to restart all this again so that I'll know if you truly got it. So after this, we'll
yes,
go
brother.
to the live chat and look at examples and look at some trades I've taken with these rules, right?
Yes, brother.
Now, what does the first step say?
Uh, Start picking from the demarcation.
From the demarcation, right?
Right.
So you don't need to draw this single line. I just draw that one to guide you, okay? So you carry your what? Your rectangle. It is the demarcation.
Yes.
Good. Now, we've already known the demarcation. What does the second rule say? To pick an
Uh,
order block POI if the
if
body
the
of the candlestick
body of the
is
candlestick
longer than the wick, right?
pick the
Pick
yes.
the body and the wick of the candlestick. So you now look at it. Is this body of the candlestick longer than the wick?
Yes.
Good. So what do? You pick the
Pick
body
the
and
weak
the wick
too.
together. Like I said, after you found your demarcation, in a cell scenario, if you're picking a cell OB and you have demarcated the other block and the engulfing candle, start considering the number 2 and 3 rule above. So since we've
Yes.
gotten our demarcation, this wick that is below this demarcation is invalid to us. It is not the wick that is above we consider. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, brother.
Exactly. So now in this sense, we do what? We are looking to now short from here. So can you see? Now for this one, where do we pick from first?
From the demarcation.
It is the demarcation.
Yes.
So we pick like this. Am I correct? Now
Yes.
we now do what? Consider what? The number 2 and 3 rule. What does the number 2 rule says? To pick an order block POI, if the body of the candlestick is longer than the wick,
Longer than the weak.
pick the
Pick
body
the
and the
body
wick
and
of
the
the
weak.
candlestick. So in this sense, is the body longer than the wick?
No.
Good. Now you now check that number 3 rule. If the wick is longer than the body, pick the body of the candlestick alone
And start.
and start picking
Yes.
from the demarcation of the OB. So remember, this is still a cell candle. Anything below the demarcation is what?
Uh,
Disqualified.
yes, disqualified.
Exactly. So we start considering this number 3 rule above, not below the demarcation. Do you understand? Remember, this is the demarcation. So we now
Yes,
start
brother.
considering if the wick is longer than the body. In this sense, the number 3 rule says that what? If the wick is longer than the body, pick the body of the candlestick alone and start picking from the demarcation of the other block and the engulfing. So this is what we're going to do. We only pick the what? The body of the candle alone. So we look
Yes.
to sell from. This is how you get precision entries. So can you see?
Yes.
Good. Now, for the buy scenario, you see the same rule. What do we do when we're picking an order block if we're buying? We start picking from what?
The demarcation.
Demarcation. Now, in the buy scenario, remember the issues of the demarcation. Let me put it here that this is the rule of demarcation. Good. So what? The rule of demarcation states that what? If you are buying or you are
Yes.
picking a buy order block, after
Yes.
demarcating, right? Consider the number 2 and 3 rule below the demarcation. So in this sense, now we're not more focusing on above. We're focusing
Yeah.
on what? Below this
Below.
demarcation. Anything above the demarcation is already invalid. Any wick above the demarcation is already what? Invalid.
Invalid.
So now if we want to pick this type of POI, we've already demarcated it. So this wick is no more valid to us. We're not considering this wick. Now, the
Yes.
body of this wick is longer than the body of this candlestick is longer than the wick. Do we pick the wick with the body or we pick the body
Yes.
alone?
Pick the weak too, brother.
Ooh, you pick the wick with the body. Now you're getting the hang of it. So we look to do what? We look to buy from here.
Yes.
Stop loss just below. Buy from here.
Oh yeah, you change your chart color, like brother.
Yeah, I've changed my chart color, man.
Very good.
Can I see it? Yeah,
Yes.
very clean. I love this
Beautiful.
color. It's nice. because that blue and black is very common. Do
Yes.
you understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Now it now says that what again? We pick from what? The
The
demarcation. This week
demarcation.
is already disqualified. Why? It is above the demarcation.
Yes.
Now, in this sense, the week below is longer than the body. So are we picking the week with it or are we picking the body alone?
Uh, we just pick the body.
Very good. Is the class very clear?
Yes, it's clear, brother.
Today I took my time to explain well. I don't want you to, I want you to know this. Do you understand? It's my priority if you know it. It's a big flex for me if you know it. So at the end of the day, if market comes back to come and tap these points that you're having here,
Yes.
you have something like this. If markets come and tap something like this, you have something like this. If markets comes to come and tap this POI, you have something like this. Precision entries.
Yes, brother.
Sometimes markets will still play with you small. Especially if you are trading a pair like gold, but it's fine. Trust what you have analyzed. Now, let's take all these rules that I've done here to the what? To the live charts. Okay?
Okay.
Now, learn to know all these rules at the back of your mind. Okay? It's very
Okay.
important. Now, what is an order block?
A candlestick
And
before
good.
engulfing.
A candlestick before an engulfing candle, right? Now, in this sense, you can
Yes.
see that what an order this other block, right? This is inside a structure housing. Am I correct? Is inside a what? A structure housing.
Yes.
Just it's inside the structure. Good.
Us- You
Now,
mean you mean the fish shape, right?
yeah. It's inside this. See, let me
Oh
change it
yeah.
to. You can see that this is even like a double break of structure
Yeah, brother.
because this is a structure on its own. Now, let me explain why I took this cell. So this is a double break of structure that you're having here. I think let's go to the 30 minutes time frame. Let's stick to the 45. Now, what does it say? After you've already gotten your structure, your break of structure, right?
Yes.
You have your what? In this,
Inducement.
first pullback. Now, take a look at the nearest POI to the inducement liquidity. What do you have here?
An order block.
An order block. Why? What
Uh,
does it make? What makes this an order block?
because it's the opposite color before an engulfing.
No, it's not because it's the opposite color. See, let me tell you something. Your order block POI can still be the same candle. Yes, it can. I will explain that better very soon. It can still be the same candle, okay? If I can't explain it in today's class, I'll explain it in the next class.
Yes.
Take a look at this. Yes, it's like the opposite candle, but there is one major thing that makes it an engulfing candle. I'm sorry, an order block POI. One major thing, and we've been saying it since.
What is brother?
What comes before or after a POI, another block POI?
An
What comes
inducement
after?
after
What comes after what comes after an order block POI?
inducement,
No.
or you mean the engulfing?
Yes, the engulfing candle. See, what this is just trying to tell you is that
Yeah.
market, let's say, okay, there was suppression here of buyers. Let me explain what happened behind the scenes, right?
Yes.
Before this engulfing occurred, they created a candlestick whereby this is like a safe housing. So if market is to sell back to this point, to buy back to this point in time, it's going to sell from here because institutional people, they are waiting for what? Market to come and retrace back to this point and dump from there. Because what? This is just like their camp, their base where they are
Yes.
sitting. So in order for them to now show you more clarity that okay, this is where we're sitting, they will now unleash another candlestick after they've created the base, which is the other block. The candlestick that they are unleashing next is an engulfing candle. The engulfing candle is showing you that what? There is intense power in the candlestick
Yes, brother.
before the engulfing can occur. So there's intense power where in this other block. So that's why this engulfing candlestick occur, showing what we call a what? An impulse move, a very
Impulse
big move.
move. Yes, brother.
Exactly. So
Uh,
now we've already seen that what this is an other block here,
yeah,
right? Inside a structure, inside a structure. Now, how do we now pick this other block? Because it's a cell order block. We start
from
from
the
where? Picking from
demarcation.
demarcation. So this is the demarcation. Now, in this sense, are we picking this small wick with it? Because obviously this candlestick body is longer than wick. Are we picking it with it?
No,
Why? Because it is what? Below the
below the
demarcation.
demarcation. Yes, brother.
I'm clapping for you, Ray. I'm clapping for you, Ray. Perfecto. Perfecto.
Thank you,
Now,
brother.
what do we now do? We consider what? The number two and what? Number two and number what true? Number two and
Num
number three. Am I
Number
correct?
three.
What do those rules state? Those rules state that what? I'm coming, let me go and look for them. The number two and three rules states that what? To pick another block, if the body of the candlestick
It's
is
longer.
longer than the wick,
The
pick the body and the wick together. And number three rule states that what? If the wick is longer
the
than the
is
body,
longer.
pick the body of the candle alone. Do you understand?
Yes.
So
Yes.
in this sense, yeah, the body of this candle is shorter than the wick.
Yes.
Right? So are we picking the wick with it or are we picking it alone? The candle,
Just the
the body of
body.
the candle. Good. So which kind of rule is this? Rule number what?
Rule number three, brother.
Thank you. And you can see when market tapped into the POI, what happened, Dre?
Sell down.
What does liquidator go for?
1 to 10, brother.
Can you see?
Yes.
Very what? Very beautiful.
Beautiful setups.
Very, very beautiful.
So
Now,
brother, can you zoom in for a bit on the other block?
okay.
So if for example there's a order block that look like the above this order block there's a candlestick. If there's an order block like that, is that also an order block?
Like this.
No, just above the order block we mark.
Okay, about like okay, this, right?
Yes, that one.
No, 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 no. Why is this not an order block? Because take a look at something. See, see structure, right? This is a double
Yes.
brick of structure. Do you
No,
understand?
let's just say that's the order block before that hold the inducement. If it
Okay,
looks
okay,
like
let's say this.
that, yes,
If it
if
looks
it's
like this, right?
yes, is that
Yeah, you
any
pick it.
order block?
You pick it. You pick it.
Oh,
Exactly. But take a look at the criteria I'm talking about first, right? The criteria
yes.
states that what? Engulfing
Uh,
after the other block. Engulfing. So you take a look, is this really an engulfing candle?
no, brother.
No. Exactly. So it is not an OB. The
That's
reason why
not
we could
an
not pick this one is because price is far away from this, and it has this candlestick has done what it wants to do. Because after this break of structure, this was an inducement. But there was a new structure created for us.
yeah, brother.
So do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to look for more examples.
Yes.
Hmm. Now this is a very good example. Now you have a what here?
Mark a break of
A
structure.
break of structure. Good. Your what?
Inducement.
Inducement liquidity. The class ends in the next 4 minutes. Crazy. I enjoyed
Yes.
today's class, bro. I
Yes,
enjoyed
brother.
today's class. I can't lie to you. So in the meanwhile, let me be telling those people that want to learn, you can general class is $50 and my private class is $70. You can direct message me through my bio. My Telegram direct message is there. It's not group, it's direct message. So once you click the link, you take it directly to me on Telegram. Don't waste this opportunity, guys. Let's lock in this December. So Ray, what I was teaching you, right? You now start
Yes.
considering. You can see that it's the same candlestick here. Am I correct? Because
Yes.
this is an order block here. How? You might be wondering, the liquidator, how is this an order block? Take a look at something. After this POI, this candlestick was created, we had a what after it? An engulfing candle. Am I correct? An impulsive move to the downside. So this is a
Yes.
what? This is another block. Now, what do you pick from? The demarcation. This is the demarcation. Now, in this sense, are we picking the wick with it or the body alone?
Just the body.
Good. So this is rule number what? Number 3. In the next class, you can do more of this. We'll pick more of this, okay? Before we enter
Okay,
breaker
brother.
block. And what technically happened?
It's sell down.
Can you see the precision? 1 to how many arrow do I do?
Always 1 to 10.
In this sense, I'm going to target this trend line liquidity here.
Yes.
How many arrow is this?
14 brother.
Ray, do you have any questions for today's class? Next class, we're going to do the buy scenario. Okay? Because time has
Yes.
gone. Any question, brother?
So can you explain again why is that candlestick on order block?
Yeah. Now, it is not depending on the color or the buy or anything. Once
Yes.
you've gotten the rule, the number one rule to picking another block is you must see an engulfing candlestick after, and it must be inside the housing of a structure. This
Yes.
POI is inside the housing of this break of structure. This structure that you're having here, you can see it's inside the housing of this structure. Let me show you on the line chart. So you can see that it's inside the housing of this structure that is here.
Yes,
That's
brother.
number one. Two, in order for you to know a other block, there must be an engulfing candlestick after. So what happened after this candle? An engulfing, an
Engulfing.
impulsive move downside. So this is our order block here. And notice what happened when price came back to this POI. What happened? Price dumped. Telling you to show you how the institutional people have been waiting for price to get here. And you can see
Yes.
that this is liquidity here too. What I taught in our last class.
Yes,
So
brother.
Ray, do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
How is your class going, man?
It's so clear. You explain everything very well, brother.
That's good. So Ray, this after this the last class will be breaker block, and we're just going to do a quick review of what we've done so far. And Ray, that's the end of the mentorship, bro.
Yes, brother.
Yeah. So like I said, those people who want to learn, my Telegram my Telegram link, direct link, right, is in my bio. Go to my bio on YouTube, right? It's in my bio. Go there. General class for this December that is kicking off. Mentorship is kicking off. It's $50. While private mentorship is $70. Guys, don't waste the time. Ray, is it worth it? Can they go for it?
It is fucking worth it.
Exactly. He said it's fucking worth it. All right, Brody. I'm going to see you in the next class, okay?
All right,
Try and
see you,
practice
brother.
what I taught you, right?
Yes,
And
I'll
yeah, in the
practice
next class,
right.
some class, sometimes I also talk to you about, building your edge and psychology talks and stuff like that. And I'm going to add you to the one of my group whereby is later. I'm going to create the group later whereby the student I've taught before, you will see them there. So we can be doing some analysis together.
Okay, brother. I
All right,
will
Ray,
look
that's all.
forward to it.
Remember,
Yes.
send this to me. Send this to me on
See,
Telegram and my number.
okay, okay.
All right, Ray, I'll see you later.
See you later, brother.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.